This is the idea I want to pitch to you, Masi. And we actually had a comment on YouTube on your question where you were saying, like, why would anybody like consider Lucifer? Right? You remember we had that discussion on that that podcast? Okay. So Jordan Peterson here is discussing how the image of God is injected into the creation, the spiritual creation. He's taking the interpretation that this is talking about the formation of man. And I agree with the principle, right? Like the government or the administrative body of here on earth, in the physical earth, when it's executed correctly, has to recognize that every man and woman is in the image of God, and that the government is subservient and must recognize that uniqueness of man. Okay. In theory, government needs to recognize the God-given rights of every individual, and that the government cannot impose any will upon the individual because of the fact that we're made in the image of God. Now, what I'm going to propose to you as a potential answer as to why so many people were willing to consider Lucifer, remember that the creation is all spiritual and that the image of God is injected into every man and woman in the spiritual creation. There is a possibility that there was a government slash managing oversight in the spirit world that did not have God interfering in it every single way, right? Because like we discussed, it didn't seem like everyone knew that God and Jehovah were God and Jehovah, right? Like that seems to be a potential reason why we didn't just automatically, because if you knew God the Father is all powerful in all things, then why would you think of any other option? So what I'm saying is, if we look at everything around us as a potential mirror of how things were before, that there could have been a government situation in the spirit world where Lucifer could have been extremely influential and could exercise certain amounts of power and influence.